Hi everyone, today I would like to discuss about asset accounting in SAP. Initially, what we have to do is what is asset accounting we have to know. So asset accounting in SAP system is used for managing and monitoring of fixed assets. In other words, asset accounting deals with fixed assets from the date of acquisition to end of the asset life. Means like whenever the organization want to purchase an asset, we call as an acquisition. The date which we call as acquisition date. So end of the life of asset means while purchasing the asset, it will be having life or useful life, we can call as in the form of sales, scrap, asset transfer, etc. So if you observe here, these are the transactions related to fixed assets in SAP. So first one is first we acquire the asset, but means purchasing of asset, and asset retirement through sale, asset scrapping, asset transfer, asset depreciation. These are the accounting entries which was involved in this asset accounting. So we will see one by one. So before going to asset accounting, we have to know the what is meant by asset. So if you go and see here, asset is like several articles or item purchased by the business for business use and not for resale or branded as assets. So and that assets can be divided into two categories. One is like tangible asset and other is intangible asset. We will see what do you mean, what is meant by tangible assets. Assets which are visible and those presence can be felt or known as tangible assets. So physically we can see and we can feel or touch, that is called tangible. Means tangible means that is. So intangible means we will see in tangible only. There are two types of assets are segregated. One is like fixed asset and other is current asset. So we will see what is fixed asset. Assets which are in fixed in a character, so which help the business for long time and which cannot be converted into cash easily are called fixed assets. Examples we can see here: land and building, furnitures, fixtures or fitting, electrical equipment, plant and machinery, loose tools, freehold properties, leasehold property, factory or workshops, livestock, vehicles, railway slidings, etc. 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 So I have noted some few examples for your understanding what is fixed asset, and examples I have given here. So if you go for the second one is like as current assets. The assets which can be converted easily into cash are known as current assets. They are also called as fluctuating assets or circulating assets. If you see example, you will be understanding closing stock means unsold goods, sundry debtors, bills receivable, loan given to others, cash in hand, cash at bank. And we have completed the tangible assets. We have till now what we have taken what do you mean by asset, how many types of assets are there in tangible asset, what do you mean by tangible asset. Intangible assets are divided into two types. One is fixed asset and other is current asset. And if you go for the intangible assets, what do you mean by intangible? It's intangible means the asset which cannot be seen, which cannot be felt, and which have no physical existence are termed as intangible asset. So, example, goodwill, patent rights, and copyrights, trademarks, etc. So, these are the what do you mean by asset? How many types of assets are there? Till now we have seen. So, if we purchase any asset for the acquisition, we can call as APC, acquisition purchase of the asset. So, what we will see is like we have to, while purchasing the asset, we have to give one entry, we have to make one entry that why we have to purchase the asset for the organization use, and it will be some useful life. So we have to calculate the depreciation. So if you see here, depreciation on fixed asset 500 rupees, for example. What is the accounting entry? We will see here, depreciation on fixed assets is the loss of the business and every loss will be debited. There is a decrease in asset and we will apply what comes from the business on it. So assets accounting will be created. So here if you see here, depreciation of account debit and fixed asset account is credit. So if you see here, what is depreciation? The value of the fixed assets goes on reducing year by year due to wear and tear and a flex of time. This falls in the value should be treated as loss or expenses to be considered before profit and loss is ascertained. The value to be shown in the balance sheet must also be suitably reduced. Means what? While acquiring the asset or purchasing the asset, we will be taken into consideration the date, and while purchasing the asset, they will be given the useful life. We how much amount for the acquire for the particular asset purchasing, we will be taking into consideration such amount, and useful life means we have to divide that. For suppose you have acquired the asset for 1 lakh rupees, useful life is 5 years, so 1 lakh by 5 is equal to 20,000 per year. Per month, if you want to calculate the depreciation, accumulated depreciation means like by 12 you have to do it. For that, every month you have to be calculating the accumulated depreciation to depreciation. So if you calculating every 5 years of span, means like the asset, entire asset should be nullified, it will be zero. Why? Because you are accumulating depreciation per month on month. So after 5 years it will be keep on reducing by in the balance sheet, and it will nullify the acquisition rate. So if you can see here, that's the example here quoted. So if you see here, depreciation account data to machinery account data. Why? Because like it's a depreciation on the machinery asset, so it's reducing the machinery value. So calculate the depreciation amount, it will appear the profit and loss debit side, and it will be deducted from the concerned asset. So year on year the asset will be decreasing. So month on month what we will do is we will be booking expenses in the profit and loss account, and it will be assigned to year by year, it will be reducing the amount in the assets side of the balance sheet. So if you see here asset account, if you see the slide, these are the entries should be done. For this, what we have to do is like we have to configure into SAP system. How we will be configuring means we have to see here some steps, configuration steps and paths of the asset accounting in SAP. So path is ORFA, and these are the steps we have to perform in the asset accounting. We will see one by one. If you go and see here, I have to open the SAP screen. You log into the SAP by giving the user ID and password. So /n ORFA. So just follow the document here. This is the document, configuration steps document, like organization structure, copy reference chart of depreciation. Yes. So if you see here, this is the organization copy reference chart of depreciation or depreciation area. This is the one, you just execute it, and you just go to this and double click here. Just we want to copy, no, just you have to copy like this. You can copy like standard one IN will be there for India. The chart of depreciation is already predefined for SAP. If you go to the drop down, they will be all those things be within this. We have to choose one IN, and what you have to create or depreciation area. Chart of depreciation means like you have to give the chart of depreciation, like I'm giving here. Or one or triple one I'm giving, just it will be copied from there. Yes, we go to the document and see the step. Click on no. TR will be generated, and like for TR, just it will be saved. Yes, if you see here, this is the warning, like it telling the chart of depreciation from 1IN, which was predefined by the SAP best practices, which you copied from, and R triple one is I have copied. Just I'm telling the system that if you see here, this is there. So you go to the configuration step again. and come back again. This is the back button. Yes, and again we have to specify the depreciation chart of depreciation. If you see here, go to the position, we just give R triple one I have given. Server is slow. Okay, I want to sign in once again. R triple one. Just minimize and we'll see whether it's working or not. Yes, R triple one. We just rename this. Just rename chart of depreciation for. You can do like that. Chart of depreciation. Sample chart of depreciation for India. You can give R triple one. You can give. I'm showing here this how to create. Already I have done. I will use that for the sake. I'm telling you that how to create here. I have done with. I will show you one by one. So after that, what we have to do is that we have to copy. So if you go and see this screen, I have created this example like I have given like TMCD. Just I want to show you all those things. This is the thing TMCD I will take into consideration. Why? Because already I have created, but these two steps I'm not able to show. That's the reason how to create and how to view the chart of depreciation. These two steps I have shown you. For suppose like I have created these many chart of depreciations there. Just I will use this chart of depreciation as like TT30. So I will show you what is that. So if you go and see here, okay, next step is like we have to go with the go back again. Yes, this is the one copy delete chart of depreciation. So if you observe here, I want to see here like a TT30. Already I have done, no, I want to show you. I don't want to do again. So this is the one TT30. So we are telling that system that we are taking a book depreciation for TT30. So I have taken TT30 as a chart of depreciation. We are only taking book depreciation. If you go and see here, these the steps is involved like we already existing one we will be taking and we will be deleting all the depreciation areas which was like predefined by the SAP, and we take only consideration of book depreciation. So we will save it. This is a step I have performed. So if you see here, creation of zero tax, how it will be creation of zero tax code for sale and purchase means FTXP. So slash n FTXP means creation of tax codes. Our country is IN. So if you want to create tax code, we can create like a zero tax code like this. Go with this A0 and you put it over there and it will be created. So I was created like this only, V0 for input. So if you go and see here, assign a zero tax code with the company code OBCL. So slash n OBCL. In OBCL, whatever the tax codes we have created in FTXP, it should be assigned over here. So if you go and see to go to the position, my company code is TT30. I was already created. I'm showing you. So if you observe here V0 and 0, input for V0, output for A0. So that's the way to create, and you have to assign that 0% tax codes to company code. So assign chart of depreciation to company code. This is the T code OBOA. OAOB slash and OAOB. This is the T code. You can go by the path also. I will show you how you have to assign it. TT30. or to maintain. So if you go and see here, TT30 is the company code, company name is Tata Group of Companies, chart of accounts is TT30. Chart of depreciation, what we have created, I have given here. If you go and see here, whatever the created chart of depreciations are available here. So many are there, no? Ours is TT30, just I have mentioned over the TT30. So whatever the chart of accounts created for TT30, it will be assigned to the company code. So if you go and see here, this is the step we have performed, and specify account determination. Account determination is what? Means we have to mention account GL assignments will be done. Particular step in this account determination, nothing but GL assignment should be done. So we will see how the GL accounts are determined. So GL accounts are there in SAP. So we will copy predefined one. We will make to our convenience that what are the determination should be done. We will see here. For suppose like if you go with the path SPRO IMG, yes. If you go and see IMG financial accounting new asset, where is asset accounting? Asset accounting. Organization structure, asset class, and account, specify account determination. We have to specify which account determination over there. Here you can see that 10,000 for real estate like that given, but we have to see for this. Click on new entries. You can create here. You can create here, or you can. This is the way to create. Like if you have to give one number and you have to tell that for this account determination whether it's a plant and machinery, you can give here like this. For suppose 10,000 is real estate and similar rights like that, you can give it. So you choose one number and you just give the description over here. So if you go and see here, what we have did is like I think T1000 is there. Yes, if you see here TM50 plant and machinery is there, like TT3100 plant and machinery. So we can use this, any of this. So if you go and see here, you can see TT3100 is the plant and machinery, TT3200 is the vehicles, like T100 is the plant and machinery. You can go and see here. And if you go to the document, screen layout rule. What do you mean by screen layout? Screen layout rule controls the screens which appear during the posting of transactions of asset accounting. So this is the path, and we have to go with the screen layout rule. These many screen layout rules are created by the people, like just we are telling general mention. For suppose if you go with the 2000, yes, we can go and see here anything else. We can go with the, this is the TT30 is the plant and machinery. If you go and double click here, you can see the screen layout over there. Just I am creating the screen layouts, and we have to assign. So define number ranges, means AS/N AS08. So for our company TT30 I am taking already created. If you want to see here, you can create here. So you can display this 01 1000 to 199 I have taken. Just you, if you want created, just go to the interval and you can give the number ranges over there. So after that, what we have to do is like creation of asset classes. Asset classes is nothing but a similar nature of assets, like GL accounts, like similar nature of assets. Like what we have to do is like just go with the OA transaction code. So if you go to the position, you just see asset class TMPM. So plant and machinery. TTPM plant and machinery for TT30. Just we take it as TTPM. Why? Because like we are using for the TT30, no TTPM. Yes, if you go and see here again, how to create means like go to the position TTPM means Tata Telecom 30 I'm given as reference, so TTPM. So you just put it, you go to details. These are the fields I have taken plant and machinery underscore TT30 account determination also TT3100. These are the things we have to remember. TTPM I want to paste it somewhere else, and for this reference I want to show you without any confusions. I want to show, I want to make it note over here. This is like what is this like account determinations. What we have created plant and machinery. This is for plant and machinery. I will P&M, and again what we have created like account at screen layout asset class. Asset class is for this asset class. Asset class is TTPM. Asset class TTPM, and screen layout. This we have to write it down, no? TT3100. Yes, 3100 and screen layout rule TT31. Screen layout rule is like TT31. Yes, so we have to note it right. For this asset class, we have created as account determination screen layout rule. We have noted down. So further, we have to go with these things. So after performing this, what we have to do is like we have to go with these steps. The creation of GL accounts FS00. I want to show you how to create the GL accounts. You know, as I mentioned in earlier classes also FS00. So if you go and observe here for how to change our company code for TT30, and we have and it will be shown or what are the GL accounts created in our company code TT30. You just go with the assets, and if you see here plant and machinery comes under asset group, it make as a reconciliation account, sort key is 018, and field status group is G067. If you see here plant and machinery I'm taking, and I want to show you already I was created like GL account is 1009 plant and machinery for TT30 Tata group of companies, and group is assets and plant and machinery. If you go to the control data, as mentioned that reconciliation account, and it is like G067 reconciliation. That accumulated depreciation plant and machinery comes under depreciation AD. If you see here already created, like if you, I want to show you again here, it's 1010 is the GL account number, company code is TT30, and type and description we can see here AD means accumulated depreciation on PA plant and machinery. So control data is like we can go with it is also a reconciliation account, and G067 is the field status group. These are the two accounts we have created. Asset sale under revenue. If we sell the asset means it comes under revenue. Here I have created an income group. So asset sale you have to create GL account like this. 052 assets for fixed retirement I have taken. Type and description is like asset sale. So if you go ahead and see here profit on asset sale revenue group, and you can see profit and asset sale, and it comes under revenue group you have to create, and these are the things we have to fill over there. So this is way to create the GL accounts. So likewise loss on due scrapping, loss due to scrapping, depreciation, and individually I will show you like how to create the GL account and which group we have to create by, because if you done any transaction like I have told you earlier, no, like a purchase of assets, retirement of assets, scrapping of asset, and all those things should be GL account should be there, no. So for the GL account we are creating here in FS00. So if you observe here Assignment of accounts for automatic posting means we have to just tell the system that ORFA slash n ORFA is the G code. So if you see here SAP financial accounting, asset accounting, and asset accounting, we can see here some integration will be there. Integration with the general ledger accounting. Yes, and assign GL. What are the GL accounts we right now we have created? We have to assign for the particular account determination, account class, and all those things we have to see here. So if you go and see here, assign GL accounts. Where is that assign GL accounts? If you go here and you execute it, what are the GL accounts you have created? You have to assign over here. So for TT30 chart of accounts, chart of TT30, and you just go with this. Yes, the chart of depreciation, and you mention here, and you can go with the account determination. Just choose account data for which account determination you are choosing. Like you have to go to the position, and I have noted down. No account determination, plant and machinery was what you can see here. You can see here TT3100, TT3100. We just give here TT3100. So this is the way you can see. This is the two asset account determinations are there. For this I want to take to this, and I want to see for balance sheet accounts. Means I have to assign the balance sheet that all the steps. For this, if you see here, chart of depreciation is TT30, chart of accounts is TT30, account determination is TT3100. I am assigning the GL accounts for this account determination. See, means like plant and machinery. I am using the depreciation area book depreciation for TT30. So if you observe here, balance sheet item, plant and machinery I am doing. For that loss made on asset, what the GL account I have created, I have given here clearing of account, revenue from asset sale, that is asset sale you have given, gain from asset sale, profit asset sale, you have what we have created GL account I am assigning here. If anything loss is there, loss also we are assigning the GL accounts to the particular account determination. So this is the way to determine. So and you have to go with the depreciation also, no? You have to tell the system depreciation. If any depreciation you have posted means that which GL account has to be fetched means we have created the GL account and we have to assign the GL accounts here. Accumulated depreciation is like plant and machinery, and expenses means like a depreciation, ordinary depreciation means 3005. We are telling the system that we have created the GL, which are the GL accounts we have created, we are assigning to this particular account determination under this chart of depreciation, chart of accounts and depreciation area. We are telling the system if you post any transaction, it will automatically fetch the GL account, it will be posting the accounting entry accordingly. So if you see here specified document types for posting depreciation, so there are document types you have to see which document type we can call as like asset accounting means I will show you already predefined by the SAP. You can go with the AF. AF means depreciation posting. We just go with the details. These are the details is available like depreciation posting means document type AF in SAP, and this is the number range 01 starts. If you reverse means reverse document type is AB. No need to create any new document type as SAP is already given a standard document type AF. Double click on AF document type and create number ranges as it is. So if you see here determination of depreciation area in asset class OAYZ slash n OAYZ. Yes, if you see here it will ask the asset class over here. What is our asset class means we have noted over there. So we have to see the asset class TTPM. So you have to do TTPM over here. Already I have created no, so I want to show you my asset class is TTPM. So you just select it, and what you have to press the position, give your asset class and press enter button. So I want to see, double click here, you can see here. No, I don't want to select. So yes, depreciation area if you want to see, you can see here like this. Asset class is plant and machinery, chart of depreciation TT30, depreciation area book value I have taken 1, screen layout tool I have taken as a 2000 as like a predefined and ordinary. So if you go to the drop down and if you see here the screen layout rule will be there. 2000 means I have taken depreciation on asset sub number. So this is the standard one I have taken. So if you see here and specify a rounding of net book value and depreciation. OAYO slash n OAYO. So in this step you will be performing all the steps and you tell the system and screens may appear, some screens may appear, just double enter that twice, click on position, give your company code. Just I want to give the company code and I will show you this. Just go to the position, my company code is TT30 over here. So if you go and click here, whatever the things is there, it will be shown here, TT30. So select it, rounding specifications is there. So if you see here, these are the rounding specifications, automatically added depreciation, you have put a tick mark and automatically come depreciation area 01, book depreciation for TT30 what we have created. So this step is performed. Depreciation calculation methods means we have to see the methods, means how many methods will be there in asset accounting. Depreciation means straight line method, declining method, sum of the product method, likewise so many are there. We will see the straight line method. So AF slash n AFAMS is the T code for multi-level methods. So if you give here your go to the position like multi-level, you just see any creation, you can see here like AFAMS, this is the transaction AFAMS. You just go to the depreciation, chart of depreciation and give a chart of depreciation, press enter, then you will be having. So what is the, we will see here SL means straight line method. So you can see the levels also over here. Yes. Your acquisition year, periods, base value, percentage we can give here. So I have given the percent 10%, all periods like this is like acquisition year I have given. So I am telling that for this particular chart of depreciation for this multi-level straight line method I am telling. So maintain period control methods means you have to go with the path, and how we will go in the path is like asset accounting depreciation. So come back, again come back. So we have to go with the ORFA. ORFA directly goes to the asset accounting. So if you go and see organized structure, in organized structure like fixed assets and depreciation, asset accounting depreciation. Where is that asset accounting depreciation? Asset accounting depreciation. Organized structure as an. So if you see here master data, if you see. Yes, so maintain period controls means we can control, we can AF AM AF slash n AF AMP, sorry, slash n AF AMP. Yes, here if you see here, this is the one we have to see. You just go with the new entries, you have to give your own period control methods. Like you can go with this and you can click here. I have given TT3 as like period control for 01 means acquisition, means if you keep the cursor, acquisition means like acquisition follow year 01. If you go and see here acquisition 01 means what. So this is the one pro rata at period start date. Pro rata means like if you acquire any asset for this month end means 20, for suppose example this month end is 27, you have acquire like purchase of any asset means it will be calculating depreciation for 3 days. By closing this month again it will be calculating for particular month from there. So it's called pro data places, and this is also like 01 I have taken, and it is also pro rata period start date, and this is also pro rata start date, retirement and transfer also pro rata transfer date. So you can go and see here, these are the steps we have performed. And AFME, maintain depreciation key, we have to maintain the depreciation key, means what? Slash n AFAMA is the transaction code depreciation key. So what the depreciation, we can create the depreciation key, like going to the new entries and you can create the depreciation. If you go and see here, if you go and see here, TM, what is the depreciation area we have created is like TT30 is the depreciation area for this TT30. So if you want to see the assignments, you can go with the assignment calculation. Another chart of depreciation TT30, depreciation TT30, we just mention here baseline method, means like if you go and see here, this is the which method we are using, ordinary explicit person after end of the life. I have chosen this and production period control TT3 have taken straight line method. So list all the things is available over here, we have to activate it here, then only the depreciation period will be activated. So you come back and you come back, you can activate over here by choosing this, you can activate over there. If you see here, TT30 is inactive. So we are telling that these are the steps performed by end users one by one. These are the configuration should be done by the consultant. So these are the steps we have to perform initially for the configuration of the asset accounting.